A further update, my friends and family, on this our usual summertime pastime. This is an update from the one that I posted and shared a little more than 2 weeks ago. So here I start off on this leafy vegetable, which when we planted under the understanding it was a rape seed vegetable. Now as it has grown, it looks a bit like broccoli or whatever. Nevertheless, whatever variety it is, we have run a huge loss here, because as you might see, many of the leaves are shriveled, brownish in color. There are some tiny black insects that gathered on the leaves, presumably feeding on them for some 2 months or so. Now, while they were there, the leaves began to coarsen and brighten, sort of brown up. Some are lacerated, as you might see, but most of them are perforated. The central ones seem to be, the new central ones seem to be recovering a bit. We just don't know whether the small black insects will return and do their damage again. Our pride of this year's achievement or endeavor is perhaps, as usual, our maize crop. Last time when I showed you, yes, it was almost to this height, but not yet tasseling. As you might notice now, most of the crop is tasseling, and that means probably in 4 weeks time, 4 to 6 weeks time, or a little more, we should be beginning to enjoy the fruits of our labor, harvesting some cobs here and there, as you might see in the video. Some ears of maize are showing there, the cobs, that is, as you see over there, from different plants. Yes, some of them do not yet show any cobs, but probably half the crop is now beginning to show some ears or some cobs. So there we go. There it is. And it's very satisfying. It gives a very satisfying feeling when you look at this after a whole summer of going back and forth with buckets, beginning from when the temperatures slightly rise in early to mid-April up until now. We are finishing the month of July. The other, perhaps equal crown jewel in our crown of summertime endeavors in the allotment are the pumpkin plants here. These are obviously, as the name goes, good for producing pumpkins, which we will eat. But before we even get to eating the pumpkins themselves, we feast on the leaves. These pumpkin leaves are packed with iron, so those who are nutritionists among you, or at least conscious of the importance of nutrition, know the importance of iron in our diet as human beings. So even though growing up many of us ate these leaves prepared by our mothers and grandmothers, but without that scientific awareness of the importance to our health that they carry. But now, as we have grown up, we have become aware that they actually contribute a lot to our good health. So there we are. We've been enjoying the leaves for quite some time. We reckon they've reached peak point now. From here on, they will be declining in terms of producing new leaves. Over here, we've got a cane plant, not the usual, the characteristic sugarcane type, but rather the one that our parents in Zimbabwe usually grew together with the maize plants. But it is a sweet cane of its own type, which is, as I say, usually grown together with the maize plants, called in Shona Ipwa. So there it is. And we have also some scattered pumpkin leaf plants here. And as you might have noticed, there is also a smaller, a later generation of maize plants here, alongside this one, which you may have viewed already as I passed this way. So if this should reach maturity, provided the winter season doesn't beat us, the next winter season, then it would mean we will still be enjoying our maize cob feast, let's say well into early October. Finally, over here I share with you these other smaller, younger crops of or plants of the pumpkin variety, the pumpkin plants here. We just reckoned that with the way the temperatures are, if we plant them later, like we did about 5 weeks ago, they should still reach harvest point before the onset of the winter. So we could still be feasting on the pumpkin leaves again come early September, even from end of August to into early or mid-September. So thank you very much for watching the video. We continue, as I have said in the past, in previous videos of the previous seasons, Yes, we enjoy this and we share with you the videos, just like we also enjoy watching your pastimes, watching your endeavors, which may be completely different from our own. We get inspired by what we do, even if we don't do exactly what you do. Hopefully, you also do get inspired by what we ourselves do. We are one world, one family. Thank you. Have a good time and continue to achieve great heights in whatever you are doing. Bye.